And welcome to M
And Ken's
Top 5's Battle Royale
with cheese.
Jeez. Thank you for joining us. If you've joined us in the past, you know M and I here, BFFs for life. Each week we take a topic and we pick our top 5 of that topic, and then we battle it out extra cool style. I don't know what that means, but and we talk about our top 5s and whatnots, because everybody's got a top 5. Everybody's got a top 5.
Absolutely.
So today I get to pick the topic.
You did?
Because last week we had an epicness of sorts.
Epicness of silliness.
Yeah, and I picked bands. Top 5 bands. You go into a concert, the greatest music festival ever, 5 bands of all time that you could have. Only bands, no solo artists, none of that stuff. Only bands, top 5. All right?
Who would they be?
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So since I got to pick the topic, Emily gets to choose heads or tails from our amazing Harvey Dent two-face coin. Harvey Dent is 4-1.
Yes.
I'd just like to point that out.
He did lose.
He did lose finally last week after a epic 4-game winning streak. And you ready?
I'm going Harvey.
Two-face.
Oh, 2 in a row.
Two-face
No.
with a little win streak of his own going on there.
Look at that.
Yeah, fancy.
I know.
I won.
I gotta
Which
go
means
first.
M has to go first. So let's hear your number 5 favorite band.
All right, top 5 bands. It was kind of hard. I had a really difficult time.
This was kind of a difficult one.
It was hard. I picked Saving Abel as my number 5.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to think who it was that I saw them with the first time. They were an opening act for something. They had that. Oh my god, I don't even remember what the song is now.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
Seriously.
So.
Beneath the Sheets. I can't. My favorite song is New Tattoo, so I got nothing. But anyways, I saw them as an opening band somewhere. They were awesome. Loved them. They're from the South.
Oh.
Kind of cool. I don't know. This is where you're gonna insert their song, right?
No.
No.
No. No.
we need a higher budget.
You YouTube it.
Yeah. Okay.
YouTube it. You're already on the YouTube. YouTube
This is a
it.
good point.
What do I have to do all the work? Come on,
New
man.
Tattoo. It's a good song.
New Tattoo.
Yeah.
Saving Abel. I will. I'll Google that later.
Since we haven't want to pick obscure things.
If you had to pick like a band like to compare them to that I would probably know.
I just like Southern Rock.
Southern Rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have Southern Rock on my list.
All right. Good. I'm ready.
I did. This is an awesome band. And my number 5. They were only around for a short time. The lead singer left, created his own niche, and he's one of the greatest legends in music history. One of the greatest bands in Motown history, Smokey Robinson
Motown.
and the Miracles.
Love it.
Huge Motown fan growing up. Like, amazing, like the Four Tops and the Temptations and stuff like that. The Jackson 5.
I was just gonna say I'm all of a sudden really sad I didn't pick the Jackson 5.
Yeah. I was trying to pick between, like,
Yeah.
it was between that and the Temptations.
Right.
And I just kind of was like, you know what? When I think about it, like, one of my favorite songs of all time is Tears of a Clown.
Yep.
Mickey's Monkey. Just amazing songs. Couldn't leave them off the list. So, number 5, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
That's good.
I am pretty much classic. Can I just say that right off the bat?
And I'm sort of not, so that's okay.
Yeah, you know. So, all right, cool.
All right, my number 4 is Better Than Ezra.
I love Better Than Ezra.
Yay! Good, so at least you know who it is, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Good, right. Good was like their big song, but they've made incredibly awesome music since then. Also Southern Rock. Love them. They're actually, I don't know, I've had like every CD they ever had. They haven't come to tour here in a long time.
Are
Michigan.
they even still together?
Yeah,
I mean,
as far as I know,
still...
they play at the House of Blues. I don't think it's like I think a lot of guys have like traded in and out, you know, but it's still like the main singer, and otherwise, but they're good. I knew like in high school I knew every song. In college I knew like everything, and it's good. I like them. I still like them today.
I have one of
They
their
pop up on my
albums.
iPod, and I'm like, yeah.
I have
King
one
of
their
New
albums.
Orleans.
King of New Orleans is a
Best.
great song. I wish I could think of the name of the song. I love one of their songs. Like I have a couple of their albums.
Mm-hmm.
couple CDs back in the day. I don't think I've had anything.
The butterfly CD.
Yeah. That was the one that I had. Mm-hmm. That was the one I had. I think like track number 4 on that CD. If you look that up for me, find out what that is. So, my number 4 band. I traveled to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
A couple years ago, and I really picked this trip. My best friend and I went for a weekend. We went to Cleveland and went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I mainly went because they had a special exhibit on The Clash.
Oh, yeah.
Love The Clash.
Very good.
I'm not a punk rocker,
right?
But I love The Clash. London Calling is one of the greatest albums of all time. They're just amazing. They are America had the Ramones,
right?
And they kind of plowed the way and were like the punk band, and Britain had the Clash long before all of those others. Sex Pistols, they were great, but the Clash is the greatest punk rock band, and I love them. Because I traveled to Cleveland. I went to Cleveland to see the Clash in an exhibit. So.
Why not, right?
Yeah, great band. Love it. Yeah.
Very good. All right, my number 3. My number 3 is, okay, so I got invited to this, okay, back up. In high school, I saw them as an opening band. It seems to be like a theme here, right? And they were decent. I knew, like, their one song. Got invited to go to their concert maybe, like, a year or so ago, and I was like, yeah, I know, like, one song. I knew the whole flipping concert and didn't even know they were, like, all them, right? So I gotta give them some props. Our Lady Peace. First of all, they freaking rock the house.
They do rock the house.
They were awesome. We saw them at the State, which is not the State anymore, the Fillmore, right?
Yeah.
We saw them at the Fillmore. So great venue, great music venue. And I swore I was like, yeah, I'll know like 2 songs. I knew like everything but 2. I was like, everything they played, I'm like, oh my god, this is Our Lady Peace. Oh my god, this is Our Lady Peace. It totally was. It was great.
Yeah, they're a great band. I have like dozens of their songs on my MP3 player.
Yeah.
And I'm kicking myself for not putting them on my list. I didn't even think their last album that came out is awesome. Just amazing. Yeah. I absolutely love it, and they're a great band, even for a Canadian band. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I said that. We didn't see them together. We saw a lot of concerts in high school.
I saw the one.
I don't
we
think who did they open for?
You're gonna laugh. Nikki and I went to see. Shout out Nikki. Right.
Nikki Royce.
What up, dog? All right. We saw Third Eye Blind. Girl, if you remember that concert.
Third Eye Blind. I was not at that concert.
That was a rough concert. No. Kenny and I went to see Hootie and the Blowfish together. 3rd row.
Yeah, we did. And who got bumped up to front row for the encore? Boo, yeah. Boo, yeah.
Right.
We went to a lot of concerts.
We did.
In high school.
You know what? We were just talking about it before we started shooting. Actually, we were talking about how stuff we did in high school, stuff we never would have done in high school. One thing we did do in high school, we watched lots of movies and lots of concerts.
Okay, we did not watch lots of movies. I should throw that out there. We did not watch lots of movies. We watched Billy Madison a
like
lot.
100 times.
A lot. In Stephanie Woods' basement with Scott Marcioni. Mm-hmm. Watching, and then we would pick the characters that we were going to quote.
Yeah.
And only Scott could quote Billy Madison, and only, So it was. I think we need to do a Billy Madison.
Oh my god, like a little get together.
Top 5 list.
Oh, yeah. I thought we should just rewatch it.
Well, we've been planning that for years.
Right.
Unfortunately, one of our 4 is all the way out in freaking Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we didn't watch a lot of movies, but we did go to a lot of concerts.
Billy Madison quotes. That would be fun.
That would be a fun episode. We went to a lot of concerts, and I'm just trying to think. Off the top of your head, what was your favorite concert moment in high school with the concerts that we went to?
Favorite concert moment?
Because there was a few.
There were tons.
There was Dave Matthews.
Dave was just going to say, Dave Matthews was pretty good. All like the 150 Bare Naked Ladies concerts we went to, where it was like frickin' pouring rain, and we were of course on the lawn because we were in high school and had no money. And like you were just like drenched
we
in
had a
cheese.
lot of. Remember, Stephanie's dad got us tickets, and we would move to the lawn sometimes, and sometimes we'd be on the lawn. But a lot of times we had seats because we had her dad's company's tickets. Remember?
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah. But the one I'm thinking of is when it was pouring rain, and we were that specific concert was pouring rain. We were sitting on the lawn, and we were because they. Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah,
we were just.
You never been to a Bare Naked Ladies concert? They throw cheese, macaroni and cheese
in like the nasty
People like to take the
craft
powder
and it was just, I mean, like, we had, like, dreadlocks of cheese in our hair.
We went with a friend of
fun.
ours who had his cast on.
Right.
And when he got he had a cast on his leg.
Wait, no. The best part is he drove.
He drove. It was his left leg. He drove. He had a leg cast on.
It was crazy.
He hobbled through the DTE Music Energy whatever Pine Knob.
Stop. It was Pine Knob.
And
it still is.
And when he got his cast off, it was like a month and a half later, something like that. His leg was orange from Kraft macaroni and cheese powder, and that was probably my favorite concert.
Oh,
too,
me too.
Just because it was so much fun and just crazy and
totally ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, my number 3 is the big rage nowadays is the super bands.
Right.
You know, you get the
side project.
Yeah, you get the side project with all the famous people. This is, I think, the original super band. The Traveling Wilburys.
No idea who that is.
You don't know the Traveling Wilburys? Roy Orbison, Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne,
They all played together?
George
That's
Harrison.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, they toured right before Roy Orbison died.
Okay.
Right before he died, they got together and they used to get together and play. And they started a band. There's somebody else in it that I can't think of. But yeah, it was just an amazing, like they had I think they only had like 2 albums. Maybe only 1. But it was just an amazing, I remember watching their videos as a kid and being like, who are these old guys? And I'm like, this song rocks.
That's awesome.
And Tom Petty's amazing.
Love Tom Petty.
Roy Orbison, George Harrison, my favorite Beatle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just Traveling Wilburys,
Cool.
the original super band. So
Pretty awesome.
number 3. Wish I could have seen them live. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
It sounds cool. I will be YouTubing them shortly. Yeah. Very good.
All right,
My number two. My number 2 is Metallica.
but
Yeah. Okay, first of all, you can laugh all you want. I don't care.
I'm not laughing at the pick. I don't see you as a Metallica number 2 kind of person.
Fan kind of girl?
Yeah.
No, I don't. It's good.
I mean, you know, we've all had, we kind of grew up with Metallica, you know,
Right.
Enter Sandman and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I would not picture you as a Metallica fan.
I don't know if I would say a fan per se. Let me tell you why I chose them. First of all, a huge following, right?
Yeah.
Made tons and tons of money. I just felt like they needed to be somewhere on there. I don't know.
I feel like that's pandering to the audience.
Do you think? No,
I do. I feel like, I mean, if you don't feel like they deserve to be up there, why would you
I
put
do.
them up
That's
there?
why I put them up there.
But why would you put them 2 if you're not a big Metallica fan?
Because they're, well, I wouldn't say not a Metallica fan.
Shenanigans.
I don't own like every
Shenanigans.
album.
Shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
But like, okay, like out of all of these bands, okay, first of all, nobody knows who these 2 are. And
I disagree. I disagree.
You think?
I think indie-wise, they're very popular, especially amongst people who are in the 90s. They were huge in the 90s.
Yeah, but then no one ever heard of them. So whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
that's true.
And then and no one south of Indiana knows who these guys are.
That's accurate.
Okay,
Which is
right?
a shame.
See, I know. And so I love these 3 bands. However,
I think you're
no
pandering.
one, up
This
until
is
this
pandering.
point, no one has any idea who the heck I'm talking about.
Pandering.
Oh my goodness. All right, fine.
I
Go
call
on.
shenanigans,
What's your
and if you agree, leave a message in the comments.
Okay,
Pandering.
Metallica.
Name me 5 Metallica songs.
No, go.
Yeah, see?
I'm not bait. I'm not
see?
taking your bait. Let's go.
All right. My number 2 is actually, my number 1 and number 2 are my favorite bands of all time. Old School and New School.
Okay.
All right. I have seen this band in concert 8 times.
8 times.
8 times I have seen this band in concert. They are amazing. It was hard to not put them at number 1. Like I went back and forth, but I had to put the Legends at number 1 because they're the Legends. So,
Fair enough.
they are on a hiatus of sorts, which is a shame. The lead singer went and got himself a country music career. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yes, Hootie.
Made all of my friends stand in line in high school for like 3 hours to go see Hootie and the Blowfish. Everybody's like, that'd be fun.
Third row.
And I'm like, let's get in line early. And it paid off. We got 3rd row tickets. It was probably my 3rd Hootie and the Blowfish show, I think.
Right.
Because I saw them twice the summer before.
Did you?
Yes.
That was, I saw Hootie and the Blowfish with you. And then accidentally later on.
Accidentally?
Yeah, right, I know, right? We went to, I don't even remember what concert it was. It was like one of those conglomerate radio show concerts where it was like so-and-so, whatever. we were there and they kept saying special guest, there's a new special headliner or whatever. I can't remember what. I want to say it was like a cancer benefit concert or something odd like that. Anyways, and we were like, who is it? Who is it? And then it happened to be Hootie and the Blowfish.
Was this concert at the?
Might have been at the amphitheater.
Was it at the in Pontiac, the Phoenix Center?
I'm guessing yes.
Was it the Q95 concert for a Cure?
It might be that one. That might have been it.
I was backstage.
No way.
I got to meet Darius
There you go.
Backstage. I have a ticket.
Okay, so
signed.
why did I accidentally fill me in? Why did I accidentally see them? Because they weren't supposed to be there, and they
No,
were.
they were supposed to be there. We couldn't announce. Like I still were whatever. I used to intern at Q95, and
which is now Channel 955 for you youngins.
It was they couldn't announce it until like a little bit before the show because their record company was like trying to make sure they had like a concert in Toledo that was like a week before, and they were trying to pump up their tickets.
So why weren't we there together?
We weren't there together.
I know.
I was working. I didn't know that we kind of lost touch a little bit after high school.
Okay.
Both of our faults.
We're good.
Yeah, that's probably why we weren't there.
That's
probably, I didn't even know you were there.
I know.
It's hilarious when you said that. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait.
Edwin McCain also played, and I got
maybe but that's why I probably was there because
he was kind of a d-bag.
Yeah, well, I had some kind of like lame-o like.
He had that
high school like love song.
He kind of appealed to that girly girl with the I'll Be song that I have heard a
billion
and a half times.
That if I probably ever hear again, I'll throw up. Okay, my number one is the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Love the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Grew up on the Beatles. My mom loves the Beatles. Heard them all the time. My mom's favorite Beatle, ironically, is also George.
Good pick, Hildy.
I know, right? So the Beatles. Grew up on them. Love them. You can't go wrong. They're just leaping awesome.
I have their Ones CD, and it's awesome. Like, I'm not a huge Beatles fan, but they have some amazing songs.
They really do.
That's a quality pick.
Thanks.
It's a quality pick. It is not my number one pick, but I think my number one pick probably rivals. I think that people consider the Beatles the greatest band of all time. But the greatest frontman of all time manned my number one band. I absolutely love them. Huge fan. Queen.
Oh, Queen. That's a good pick.
Freddie Mercury, the greatest frontman singer of all time. Tragic, short life, amazing band. Just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I cried when I was a kid when I found out that Freddie Mercury was dead. Because I didn't really get into Queen until afterwards because of Wayne's World.
Sure. I was just going to think that's probably what I know of them.
That kind of got me into Queen, and then I found out that Freddie Mercury had passed away, and they were right around the same time, within a couple of years of each other, and I was just devastated.
That was it. It was over, huh?
Because I wanted to see them in person. So
it was like a dream, and then it
became a dream. It's always been a dream. And anytime anybody's like, all right, top concert, 3 acts, whether it's band or whatever, Queen always makes the list. They always make the list. They're amazing, and Queen.
Cool.
Rock and roll, Freddie Mercury, forever. So that's our lists.
Yeah.
I have some issues with M's list, but otherwise I think it's a quality pick. I love Our Lady Peace. So
yeah, I was glad I put them on there. I really enjoyed that.
And I promise that I will YouTube Saving Abel.
Yeah, they were
at some
really
point in the next year.
Nice. I'll make you listen to them later.
All right. So, I get to pick this week's topic. Next week, join us next Wednesday. Same YouTube channel, same Facebook page. When we will talk about Emily's pick, which is...
What am I going to pick? We haven't done comic books yet.
We have not done comic books. Even though we have the Harvey Dent coin, we have not done comic books.
I'm going to go...
Oh, it's about to cut my heart out.
Marvel superheroes.
Oh, Marvel superheroes. If you don't know, Emily and I are both big comic book fans, but Emily is a Marvel girl.
I am.
And I am a DC guy. And so, Marvel superheroes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so join us next week. Marvel superheroes will be the topic. Should be very interesting. Could create a bit of a fight between us.
It may be our last episode.
This may end. This may be the end of a friendship and the end of a video podcast. So, leave us your lists for favorite bands. Any topics that you might think would be awesome for us to touch on.
Yeah.
Billy Madison quotes. Look for that one coming soon.
Absolutely.
And join us next week when we will talk about
Marvel superheroes.
Marvel superheroes.
Ken will enjoy it, I promise.